are you? Manifestation. The dark side. I don't know why I got y'all all the way over there tonight. So, this plays into a lot of different things. We all hopefully know what manifestation is. If not, Google it. It'll tell you. Manifestation. When we think of manifestation, we think of more light-hearted things. You're in a happy place. You're focusing on your goals, things you want to earn, get, whatever. You know, the house you want to live in, the dog you want to own. That's what came to my mind. The, car, whatever. Bills you want to pay. When you think about those things in manifestation. So, I want to talk about the other side of manifestation. The self-sabotage, the self-deprecation, self-manipulation, manipulation of others, feeding negative behaviors, thoughts, outcomes. Because those are all things. Those are all things. Just like we have to feed our spell work, you have to feed, or not, you don't have to, but in manifestation, you have to keep thinking towards that goal. You have to keep working towards that goal. You have to keep manifesting that outcome. It's not just to sit and think about it and it's going to happen. So, with the opposite of that, when, the negative side of manifestation, or the darker side of it, is when you are focusing your anger and negativity on a person, or a person, place, or thing, and you're feeding that all the time by constantly spewing, the hate at it and the ugliness that you feel towards it, or them, or person, or whatever. You're causing the problem. You're making the problem worse. You're constantly feeding that negative energy to that manifestation. That's not what you want to do with manifestation, unless that's your intention, and then that's totally different. You do you, boo. But I'm just saying, for some of us, I think we self-sabotage sometimes in ways that we don't really recognize, like poking fun at ourselves. Sometimes that's okay, sometimes it's not okay, because sometimes we're serious, but then we're being funny, but we're still being serious, And then there's snide remarks at other people. Not that that's not a thing. I mean, you're not going to get along with everybody. You can't shoot rainbows at everybody, But just be aware if you are in a client-based, I guess most places are kind of client-based, right? Everybody's got to have somebody to buy the service or render the service for. So if there's somebody you don't want to deal with, don't say their name. That is the best advice I can tell anybody. If there is something or someone you don't want to deal with, don't say their name. Because you just spoke them in, like you just woke them up into your existence. Just don't do it. It is, wow, hello hair. It is never, because at work, the minute we mention someone we would rather not deal with, but we know they haven't been in a while, no shit, they will either show up on the book or they will call and make an appointment right then and there. It never fails. So, just be careful what you say. Words are powerful. They do impact people and the atmosphere around you. You do not want to be in the middle of a hate spew, and then you just travel that through your whole work, little environment, and now everybody's on the same hate train, and they're just stewing in their juices about it. And it was like 2 seconds, like bloop bloop, and then bloop, because if y'all don't know me, that my sounds make sense to me. But like, you think about what you're doing. If you have a problem with somebody, I mean, that's fine. You're not gonna get along with everybody, but like, Do you really want to cause the hate train to come around and everybody get on the set and then everybody starts picking at everybody? It is nightmarish. Unless you're a type of person that feeds on that kind of energy. And I do know that there are some people that feed on that kind of energy. They feed on it. Like, it just melts their dark little soul to have that kind of corrosive environment around them, to where everybody's at everybody's throats and nitpicking and belly aching, and they just, and then that one person that feeds on that kind of stuff is normally that one person that will bring it up first or plant the seed. It's very interesting. If you sit back and watch people, or if you're in your own little work environment, and I'm telling you, you're gonna notice it. You're gonna notice it, and you're gonna be like, I know what you're doing. Causing trouble over there, stirring that pot. So I'm just saying, be cautious, be aware, be mindful of what you say about your environment. If you don't like it, take the effort to change it in a positive, for a positive. You hate on it, it's not going to change it. It's not going to up and poof go away. You have to work at it. And you have to be clear about what you want and how you want to achieve it. And just because you want to achieve it one way doesn't mean that's the way it's going to happen. Be aware of your words to yourself. Be aware of your words to other people and how they affect the environment that directly affects you. Be aware. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Manifestation is a powerful, powerful thing. And if you sit back and look at, either your environment or maybe your work environment, or if you just examine people that you know, how they speak about certain things, and then, the things that tend to happen to them, you're going to see a correlation. And it's astounding. And it's kind of scary, but it happens to me a lot because even though I'm active, like interactive at work, I think that's what I'm trying to say. I also watch and I listen, because that's my job. I have to be aware of everything all the time. But you start to see patterns, and it's like it'll make you think. And that's what made me think when I wrote this topic down 3 months ago. Trying to go through my notes one by one. I asked for my husband, okay, we're done with negative self-manifestation, or negative manifestation in general. Not even on the self, like projected towards someone else. I'm telling you, it's a thing, and you should probably be aware of it. And here, now you will be aware of it. But I went, and this was me doing it the other night. I sat here for an hour trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about. And he couldn't understand why I was locking myself in the bedroom. He thought I was mad. I'm not mad. I'm trying to figure, I can't, I have so much that I want to say, so many topics that I want to talk about. I cannot get them to, come out. I don't know where to start, right? So I just got frustrated. I made a post on Instagram, and I guess I could share my Instagram here somewhere. But I went into the living room and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated. I know what I want to do, but I don't know what I want to do, And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I've got this notebook, which I'm running out of room in. I started another one, and I've gotten up to 14 topics just in this one. I was like, I don't know where to start. He said, hand me your notebooks. And this is my husband, by the way. And I said, okay, because he's not interactive here. So I handed him my notebooks, and he started flipping, because I had it all the way at the end. So I had it way back here, and he was flipping. He was like, And I was like, no, keep going. And he was like, Jesus. And I said, well, that's what I'm saying. And he's like, well, then what's in this one? And I said, it's more ideas. He's like, well, shit. So he takes this notebook. He's like, this is the oldest one, right? And I said, yeah. He flips all the way back to the front, which is this page. Video idea number 1. And he goes, do this one. And I was like, what the frick? What? And he was like, yeah, start at number 1. I was like, but I'm not in the right headspace. I don't want to talk about that. Like, I want to talk about it, but like, not right now, you know? And he was like, just talk, like, and I couldn't express why I didn't want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. And I was like, it's a headspace thing. And he was like, no, you have an idea you don't know how to speak about. I was like, no, I know how to speak about it. I wrote notes. And he was like, then just talk about it. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And guess what? I didn't do it. And I had plenty of time the other night. I could have done it. But I got into that blah, 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 and I was like, well, now I don't want to do it at all. Because I solely focused on everything I didn't want to do about it instead of just doing it. So tonight I came in here, because that was last night or the night before. Last night I couldn't do a video, I think, because he had to go to bed early. But tonight I was like, I'm going to take me a power nap, and I'm going to get in here, and I'm going to do this video. So there. That's what we did. Alright. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. It's freaking 11 minutes. I don't know if I'll edit any of this out or down or what, but y'all have a good night. Next topic, since we're just going to go in a line, right? I already did that one. That was, and I'm not lying. This says video idea number 2, self-awareness. That was a requested video. It's already done. So, video idea, well, that was notes for that video. Tarot collection, oracle collection. I kind of did the oracle collection a couple videos ago, but I didn't do a tarot collection. I will do that one next. Also, I've had some requests for, what's in this one is requests. Luciferian principles and concepts, and gathering of ground. Dirts, soils, and their uses and spell work and all that. And then I have a couple of quick tips in here as well. So I'm laying out my ideas a little bit better. I'm trying to keep up with them. I will let y'all go because now I'm at 12 minutes. Y'all have a good night. I will see you probably Wednesday. Bye-bye.